So we're working up top here. Worked a little bit more on the landscape here. It's looking good. We haven't moved any mulch yet. We're just waiting on that because we gotta put our line across here that all our rainwater, all our drains that come through here. We gotta put that line in down here. So before we put any mulch down, I want to get that all done, get it all tidied up, cleaned up. But just kind of keep working on this. And then had to work on this. This broke off. Weirdest thing, we were just sitting here. Luckily we were just sitting here because we were getting ready to leave the water on for the night, because we're watering at night. And all of a sudden this thing just popped off. Just popped right out of the ground where we were sitting here in the mule. Perfect timing. So anyway, we dug that up and re-glued that. And then there was the one here, it kept getting run over. It used to have a standpipe. It got broke off a long time ago. Then there's these, I don't know if you remember, but these they used to have this marked out for a vineyard. I don't know if you remember. They actually had stakes in the whole deal, and they have the water, each coupler on there. But anyway, this just kept getting run over, so we dug down. Luckily we were careful enough not to hit these. There's two big water pipes here that feed this irrigation for up here. Anyway, you can see the little 1-inch pipe down there, right there. We just went ahead and cut that off and capped it, since we're not using these. And then we can bury this, and then we can drive over this all we want, not have to worry about it. We're going to leave these. I mean, they aren't hurting anything, but that's all these are. They're those. If you were to put a row of vines in here, you'd have this one. There's one every 10 feet, 11 feet, every 11 feet. But like I said, we just dug down, cut this one off, and buried it. That way when we drive here, we don't have to worry about hitting it. It's been fixed so many times, it just doesn't make sense to keep fixing it, because we're not using it. Anyway, there's that. And then Dave, excavator, is working on the drain lines here. I cleared this out. This is the path they left here. They left a path here for our line. When they did the landscape, they left this. No, not so much for our line, but for a path down to the dock and a path down to the pond there. Anyway, but we're helping him on this a little bit, but just whenever he kind of gets in a spot where he needs some help, we come over and help him. But I got these lines in here. Still got to bury that up there. We got to hook it up, tie into those other lines. But as you can see, these lines come down, these two lines, and then these 3 drain lines going that way come in here. And what they're going to do is they just spill into here. We'll mortar around these so it'll be sealed, and the water will just come in, and then we'll have the big 8-inch, the 6-inch, that 6-inch pipe there will go in here and catch everything and run out here. So we're good to here. We just need to dig this out now, and then I got to mark the lines for him, make sure he doesn't hit our water lines that run this way. So I'm going to mark those tonight, because I think he's going to start digging that tomorrow. Anyway, they got all these buried, all these lines in here that were all exposed. They sanded around them all and then buried them and compacted it and did the whole deal. And then we can finally clean this up here and get the dirt off these boards so they're not Sitting on our vines here. Anyway, doing a real good job compacting, watering it, and then compacting. Of course, these tie into two drains here, one down the side, one inside the pool, and there's just a whole lot of drain lines. One comes out here, and this is just a vent for it. It goes here and goes over. And then the two that come through here, all the way down. But anyway, that. And then they're working up here on the slab, getting the slab formed up. Robert is a carpenter. He's over here working on the deck under Bob's supervision, but he's a good carpenter. Seems like a good little carpenter. Here's one load of the ironwood for the deck boards. Nice looking wood, but as you can see, this is coming together here. Looking very nice. This is so stout. Can't believe how stout this is. But he's getting this all in. Be careful, I'm not sure what's finished here and what's not. But I showed you before how they poured the footings here. Anyway, he's getting this built. So that's getting done. That's coming together. They still got to backfill all this, but they broke away from this to get that deck done. They want to get all that. Well, they wanted to get everything they need to get done so Peter can get going on the plaster on the pool and get the tile in and all that. Pete was supposed to be here this week. He's running a couple days behind. I'm not sure what happened, but anyway. And then of course this is you saw this drain here. A really thin drain, and it goes into this pipe. And of course it will tie into all these other drains. Those two drains will get tied into these two, and then this one will get tied in as well. Getting closer to getting everything all buttoned up. The electrician's been here working the last 2 days. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, but he's definitely been here working. I think just getting all this stuff. These conduit, unbelievable. But this is all cleaned up in here. That's nice. Getting this ready for the sub panels. It's looking nice. I didn't see this today, but he got it nice and cleaned up, and I think I thought I saw Bob up here with the plumber too. He's probably the one that cleaned all this up. But anyway, they're getting this all formed up, as you can see, for the slab. Which will be nice. Once they get this all poured, this will be really nice. Get this part done, then there's no reason they can't start doing finish work up top here. As you can see, and they're bending over the rebar. That's going to tie into the deck. All these are going to be bent over and tied in. They got this deck on. If you go into the side of the vault, they got just these cribbing built under there. You wouldn't believe what it took to hold this up, because there's going to be a lot of weight sitting on here. Of course, once it's cured, then it's good to go forever, but you got this all formed up. So it's moving right along, as I thought it would. once Pete gets up here and starts laying that tile and that plaster, it's really going to show some progress. But can't wait to see this start getting done. So I'm hoping to pour this slab early next week. So anyway, that's all to show you today. It's Tuesday the 11th. I went and got the Jeep registered today. Went to the DMV. They had to inspect it to make sure the serial number matched the paperwork. Got that done. Showed them the smog check. They had the plates right there, both plates, California plates, stickers, the whole deal, sitting right in their hand, but she wouldn't give them to me. She said, since I'm not you, she couldn't give them to me. She had to mail them to your house. But the good news is she mailed them right there from the DMV in Santa Rosa. I mean, she had them in her hand. She got them in a package, mailed them out. They don't have to go through Sacramento or anything like that. So she said they should be there in a couple business days. I'm thinking probably by the time you guys get back, they should be sitting in your mailbox. So yeah, I was a little concerned when she said they had to be mailed. I thought, oh boy, it's going to take weeks. But it's like I said, it doesn't have to go through Sacramento. They mailed them right out from Santa Rosa. So however long it takes the mail to get from Santa Rosa to San Francisco. The only holdup would be in Santa Rosa. If for some reason they stack their mail for a week, who knows? But hopefully, she assured me they'd be going out. If not today, tomorrow. So, like I said, I assume they'll be there by the end of the week. Maybe Monday, whatever. But so that's all done, and the Jeep should be all registered. I got a temporary registration, and like I said, the plates and the stickers are in the mail, and that will be that. That'll be done. And all we got to do is get them. I'll get them from you and put them on the car, and we're ready to go. Yeah, that's it for that. So anyway, and we also cleaned up this area. There was a big pile of dirt here, a bunch of garbage, a bunch of stuff. We cleaned it all out. Rocks, a lot of junk. There's still a little more to get out of here, but like I said, as soon as they get this trench dug and get this out and get this dug, then we can cover it all up, clean it up, and mulch it and do all that. So we're watering today. I'm watering, well, tonight, watering block 7 and block 3, and then I was told as soon as I water tonight, tomorrow I can spray some more duckweed. I got to do a little more of that. I just got to keep on top of that. As you can see, these little sections come back. A little green right in there. You can see it. It wants to come back, but we'll just keep on top of it, and eventually we'll get it all. But it's looking much better. This stuff is decomposing, and we still need to rake some of this out. But anyway, we're getting it.